Okay, so now we're going to be talking about addition and subtraction of two vectors. And we're going to start with addition because we're going to use the definition of addition to define subtraction. So let's start with addition. So to effectuate an addition u plus v, it is necessary to have the origin of one vector at the end of the other vector. So we must draw. So if you have an operation to do to another vector, from one vector to another vector, you always have to draw the situation first. So we have vector v here and vector u here. First, we put the vector v at the end of vector u. So I will put my vector v right here. Put vector v right here at the end of my vector u. So this is your first step towards adding two vectors. You take this vector and you put it right here. Once this is done, what are we going to do? Then we draw an arrow starting from the origin. This is the origin of the first vector and going to the end of the second vector right here. So we take this one, we bring it at the end of the other vector. We do not change its direction, its orientation, its length. If my drawing is bad, I'm sorry about it, but this is same length, same direction, same orientation as this one. And then what are we going to do? Well, we're going to draw the resulting vector, which is u plus v. So this is the u plus v vector starting at the origin of u and ending at the end point of v. So I got my u plus v vector right there. So that's how you draw an addition of two vectors. And now for subtraction of two vectors, well, you have to first notice that u minus v is actually u plus negative v. So it's u plus the opposite of v. So you can just take the opposite of v, which is this vector right here. This is the opposite of v. And what we're going to do, we're going to add u plus negative v. So that's how you subtract two vectors. So I'm going to do that right here. So I'm going to start with u, which is this vector, same length, same direction, and same orientation as the original u vector. And at the end of u, which is right here, I'm going to put vector opposite to v. So it looks like that right here. So this is my negative v vector. And the resulting vector is going to start from the starting point of u to the end of negative v. So it's going to look like this. So this is my resulting vector, which is u minus v. So that's how you subtract and add vectors. You always start with the first vector and then you put the second vector at the end of the first vector, and the resulting is going to be always start point from end point. That's it. See you in the next video.